Okay, so hi, welcome to BC Calculus asynchronous version. Um, for lack of a better way of putting this, this is going to be like Beam's great experiment. All right, so you are currently watching this gathering video, and if you are joining us remotely, the next thing you should do is just click this link, and then you're going to hear everything that I'm going to say in this video up front and personal. But if you're joining us asynchronously, that's something that you need to watch the remainder of this video for. Okay? So let me explain to you what happens if you're working asynchronous. The first thing here is there's an overview. So you want to click this document. And this tells you 6 different things that you may work on during the class today. You don't have to do them all. You should pick one, maybe 2 of them to work on today. You can either work on your assessment review, right? And you can do that alone, or if you can find somebody else to work with, great, work with them. Number 2, there's the whole battery of things that have been assigned in Khan Academy, which are all aligned with things that we've studied in this course. If you've not joined the Khan Academy class yet, there's the link to join. There's the join code. You can work on that. 3, you can go over to the AP Classroom section that's put out there by the College Board. There's the login. You have your login. I have opened up everything from Unit 1, so you can work with that. 4, I've put up some AP practice exam questions from Chapter 1 from your textbook. They're on page 120 to 121. I've copied the pages from the teacher's guide, so you have the answers. That's there at the link. Number 5, I have taken 5 more problems from the frequently asked questions from the summer work, and I put them in the practice resources folder below this. Or 6, there's an entire section in your book on conics and calculus, which is something that people are needing to develop some technique on, and you can look at that. And I've pasted those pages in here as well if you don't happen to have your textbook at hand. Okay, so you should be picking 1, maybe 2 of the things on this list to do during this period. Now, there's a little accountability piece. Okay, so the green piece here is those 5 videos that I talked about with the things from the summer work. If you want to go and sit and watch those and see, okay, how do I do this and how do I deal with a floor function and a shift and all of that, that is perfectly fine. This is one of the 6 activities on the list. There's where the videos are for it. Okay, this is the accountability piece. See this where it says practice declaration of intent? Everybody, whether you are asynchronous, remote, in the classroom, I don't care. Everybody needs to open this file. You're going to open this. You're going to fill out the little Google Doc in there. It's going to ask you what is your intent on doing during class today. And then you're going to submit that. And that's going to count as a formative assessment for completion. Okay, that's it. That's the whole 9 yards. And then what do you need to do? Once you've filled that out, you need to do what you told me you were intending to do. Okay? 1, 2 of those activities on that list of 6. And then at the end of this all, you're going to watch that little summary video that's going to explain what you do when you're done with your day. Okay, so a little note about the assessment. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm suspending review today, okay? So this is like independent, go do your thing and pick one of these 6 things and you have choice and it's going to work. You're going to come in with questions for me about the assessment review at the beginning of class on 10/8, which is in 2 days from now, which will be our next synchronous class, which is Thursday. Right? Yeah. And then what I'm going to do is at the end of that class, I will release the assessment. So the assessment is like a take home. It is going to be 10 multiple choice, a free response, It will be done just like this Unit 1 assessment. It is going to be open book, open notes, but independent, right? And you're going to do fabulous, but we're going to take questions about the review when? Thursday. What are you doing today? One of those or two of those 6 things. And how am I going to know what you're doing? You're going to write it down on a declaration of intent and you're going to submit it through Schoology. And then you're going to use your time working on these things because there's always something to work on for BC calculus. Okay, so that's the grand plan for today. That way, the folks that are here have something to do that is comparable to the folks that are not here, who are sleeping or whatever, and we're going to make this work. Okay? And then we're all going to come back together on Thursday and we're going to talk about the review and then we're going to take the assessment and then everything's going to be fantastic. All right? So, there you go. Do all of that. Watch the summary video and we'll be good. Awesome. Thank you.